What's up, you guys? Thank you for tuning in. My name's Roman. I am a videographer based out of Los Angeles, California. And today, really quick, I just wanted to talk about my most highly recommended lens for beginners. Especially if you've been watching me and you're interested in getting into directing music videos and shooting music videos. This is a really good beginner lens that I highly recommend. Especially if you're looking to save a little bit of money, your budget's really tight, you're not getting a lot of clients yet. But you're looking to upgrade your value from maybe a kit lens or a softer, 3.5 or 5.6 aperture lens that you've been using. So what I would really recommend is this 50mm 1.8 by Canon. It's $125 and I got a lot of use out of mine. I actually bought this lens maybe 7-8 years ago when I was shooting short films and corporate work and sports. It's a very versatile lens. When you put the 50mm on a full frame camera such as a 5D Mark IV or an EOS R if you're shooting Canon, or most of the new Sony Alphas that are coming out, this 50mm lens is going to look very similar to what the human eye sees in general. So if you're looking for kind of a very basic perspective, this is going to be a really good lens for you. If you are looking to spend a little bit more money and you'd like to go a little bit sharper than 1.8, that's fine. I actually, this lens, I dropped it a couple years back, and after that happened, I needed to get a new one, and I upgraded to this Sigma 1.4. It's just as good, if not close to better than the Canon 1.4, which I also highly recommend. This one just happened to come with a case and it came with a filter on it, and I was able to go pick it up from an old friend who was selling it. So that was cool. But if you're really just on the market to spend a couple $100, under $200, you're gonna go with this one. If you're looking to spend closer to $400, you want to go with this one for the 1.4, in my opinion. Keep in mind there are other lenses on the market for all sorts of different price ranges, but I really highly recommend 50mm to get started. Like I mentioned, it is very close to the frame of a person, so like the human eye, 50mm is close to. But when you're shooting on a crop sensor like the M50 I'm shooting on right now, or a camera like this T6i I used to shoot on, it's going to be cropped in about 1.5 times. So when you put this on, you're really shooting on about a 72-75mm lens. Also keep in mind, if you're shooting on a Canon 4K camera, or most of the DSLRs, when you bump it up to 4K, it also crops it in an extra 5 times, or extra 0.5 times. So when I'm shooting with a 50mm in 4K on my M50, it's really closer to 80-85mm, I believe. So just keep that in mind. When I'm shooting that close, a lot of times I have to bump my shutter up when I'm shooting 4K on the M50 on a 50mm. That way I get rid of that rolling shutter look, which tends to really mess up a lot of my footage. If you're looking to go even sharper than 1.4, both of these lenses are amazing. This one, in my opinion, there isn't a better lens, higher quality lens for a better price on the market, period, in my opinion. If you're upgrading from a kit lens, highly recommend to do that. That's what I did. Shot my first 15 music videos on T6i with this lens, and absolutely loved it. The only reason I upgraded was because a friend happened to be selling this one, and my 50mm 1.8 had just broken. Otherwise, I would probably still be shooting on it to this day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys, excuse me. So like I was saying earlier, there is a sharper 1.2 50mm made by Canon. That one's running about $1,200 right now. I will also go ahead and link all 3 of these in the bio so you can check them out. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Go ahead and give this video a like if you are supporting the movement and would like me to put out more content like this. Go ahead and hit me on Instagram at RomanWasn'tBuiltInAday. I try to respond to every single one of my DMs. So if you have any specific questions or just want to say hi, let me know you came from this video and shoot me a DM on there. Also, make sure you guys subscribe. Really appreciate it. Would love to continue to bring more high quality content and more tutorials, more music videos, and all that good stuff. So appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you later.